this is the Stitching Colourist with Shelley Lewis. So today I thought I would do a little bit of a colouring chat from this new book by the Belba family. This is 3 colour series and it's celebrities. Now you would have seen this book in my haul video and oh my god, it is snowing outside. I'm sitting here doing my video and I've just noticed it's snowing. Anyway, yeah, I thought I'd do a bit of a colouring chat in here. The main reason is Belba family are doing a giveaway at the minute on their channel on Instagram, so please feel free to go and check the Belba family out. The giveaway basically is to have one lucky winner at the end of January will win. Basically they've got a little shop that's open and your work will be published on their shop, and the work is based on this book. So before I go into this book, I quickly want to show you these that my son made. I know it's completely nothing to do with this, but my son made them for me and he wanted me to show you in the video. So yeah, he made me this. This is supposed to be me. Yeah, he's got the body part right. Yeah, he's got the body part right, and he did blue and green because I got blue and green eyes. And this one, I think this is supposed to be a rabbit. Bless him. He's been enjoying his Mr. Maker toys what he had for Christmas. So yeah, we'll get into it. I've done quite a lot out of here already because yeah, I've been enjoying this book so much. The idea of this book is you don't have a colour palette like your normal books. You have a colour palette here and basically you just have 3 numbers throughout the pictures and you colour your pictures from light to dark. For example, this one, for this I used a light, well, say normal grey, did all the number 1s in that. For the middle grey I did slightly darker, and then for the dark colour I did a black. So that is what the book is based on, and I've done tons out of here, but I'm not going to show you the ones I've done. I'm going to show you the one I'm working on. So this is what I'm working on at the minute, and this is Michael Jackson. So I thought I'd continue working on him while we have a colouring chat because it has been so long since I've done a colouring chat video. It's probably been too long. It's been way before Christmas. Sorry, just my lens going to focus there. So yeah, it has been way before Christmas that I was that I've done a colouring chat for. So for that, guys, I really do apologise. I didn't mean for it to be so long, so I do apologise about that. But it's been manic here, as you can probably imagine, with everything that's going on. So the last colouring chat that I did was, it was before my husband's birthday in December, and his birthday was on the 8th of December. I apologise if the camera's shaking as well. It's because it shakes as I'm colouring. Not much I can do about that. So I'm just doing the normal cross stitch method this time. So yeah, funny thing to tell you, husband's birthday. Well, 2 little funny things. For his birthday, we either, well, not since he's been suffering more with his anxiety, but we used to go out to like Pizza Hut or have a little family get together at home, but with the COVID we've not been able to do any of that. So, well, we had a takeout for his birthday and I wanted it to be that little bit extra special for him. So the day before I thought I'm gonna get him a big helium balloon, and they did them in Morrison's because I'd gone there before. So I went to Morrison's of the morning, had a look if they, well, I got his cake, fresh cream cake, and I had a look if they had helium balloons, and there wasn't really much of a choice, to be honest, but the only one that I saw that they did have was a big gigantic cupcake. Probably the biggest cupcake you've ever seen, with happy birthday on it. So I thought, oh, I'll get that, because it wasn't that much either. So I purchased that, and they was able to blow it up at Morrison's for me. Now here comes the problem. When I've had a balloon before from there, I've been able to have a black bag over it so it's easy to carry home, because obviously I have to get the bus. However, they didn't have any black carrier bags this time, and the normal bag that they did have wouldn't fit it in. Yeah, it wouldn't fit in the normal bag. So I thought, okay, how am I going to get round this? So I thought, how am I going to get round this? Well, obviously I couldn't, because I didn't have a bag big enough. They didn't have a bag. So I just had to, like, okay, I'll just carry it as it is. So luckily it had a weight at the end of it, and I just wrapped it round my hand. So I was basically walked to the bus stop with the absolutely biggest cupcake that you've ever seen probably in your life. And this was hilarious, me sitting on the bus, because getting on the bus, you have to space out, obviously. So I went to the back seat. There I was, sitting on a chair with a big humongous cupcake sat right next to me with a big happy birthday on it. And the funny part is, when I got off the bus, I was too busy wrapped up in making sure that it wouldn't blow off and that it was attached to my hand properly, that I didn't see a tree coming. The tree was in my way. And yes, guys, I noticed the tree when it was a little bit too late. Yeah, I went smack bang right into the branch of the tree, bumped into the tree. Whoa, God, what an idiot I must have looked. I was like, oh gosh, that was a bit inconvenient. So yeah, I bumped into a tree, carrying the cupcake home. Luckily though, I managed not to damage it. That would have upset me if I'd have either damaged it or let it go so it went to blow off. But it didn't, so yeah. Funny trick number one, bumping into a tree with a humongous cupcake, holding on to a humongous cupcake. Anyway, I managed to get it home and get it in the other room hiding before my husband even saw it. And on his birthday, he woke up in the morning because he sleeps downstairs because he doesn't sleep very well due to his anxiety. So he sleeps downstairs. And he woke up in the morning to find this big humongous cupcake right in front of him. He absolutely loved it. And I turned around, he turned around to me and said, how on earth did you manage to get this without me seeing it? I said, it was in the other room by the kitchen. He's like, I went in there to go and get some food out the freezer last night. I said, well, I hid it. I hid it in the washing basket on top of the washing machine. And I just turned around to her and I said, do you know the assault and the rigmarole I had of getting that cupcake home? He loved it anyway. So yeah, he had a lovely birthday, as could be, you know. We had a takeout. My mother-in-law came round because obviously we're her support bubble. So because she doesn't really have anyone else, so she came around. And I'm just doing a bit up here now. So yeah, we had a takeout, and it come to doing the cake. Oh, it come to doing the cake. Yeah. You come to putting the candles in the cake, and maybe me. I have these moments, guys. I have these moments. They're allowed. They're allowed. I went to put the candles in the cupcake, and I went to put a couple in. I was like, why are these? I went to push it in. I thought, this is not pushing in very well. I thought, gosh, these are not standing up. It wasn't then until I realised I was trying to, I was trying to shove the candle in upside down. I was trying to shove the candle in the wick in the cake. Oh God! Oh, I had to literally laugh at myself. I tried to shove the candle in the cake wick side down. So it's completely upside down. So yeah, I noticed in the finish, and I must admit, I was in the kitchen, I was laughing at myself, and my husband was like, "What on earth?" I said, "Yeah, husband," I said, "you nearly ended up with a candle, with cake with a candle upside down in it." But yeah, that was my funny bit what I did for his birthday. His funny bit, oh, when we come to cutting the cake, because obviously with it being my husband's birthday, he cuts the cake. So it come to him cutting the cake, and with it being a fresh cream cake, you know, where it can be like, it can get messy. Well, he put the knife in it to cut the cake, and as he went to cut the cake, the whole lot just squashed. Talking of which, hi Randy. Yeah. Yeah, your silly daddy on his birthday, he went to cut the cupcake, and huh? The snow. The snow. Oh gosh. All right. Calm down. Calm down. Calm down. Calm down. Calm down. Yeah, he loves the snow, Randy does. Yeah, you like the snow, sweetheart. But yeah, anyway, he's saying goodbye to you guys. So yeah, my husband went to cut the cupcake. Yeah, he wouldn't have got very much out of that. He went to cut his birthday cake, and as he put the knife in, all the cream just flattened, just squished out of it. They was like, "Oops." I said, "Yeah, you're supposed to get the knife and put it tip in first, and then kind of slant it." Not to mention, we was using the wrong knife for it anyway. So yeah, there was squish cake. But nevertheless, he enjoyed his birthday. So after that, obviously the next event was Christmas. I haven't been. Yeah, Christmas. Christmas was all right. It was very quiet. Obviously, it was very quiet. And again, like I said, we had mother-in-law around because she doesn't have anybody else, and we're her support bubble, and she doesn't see anyone else. So she came round on Christmas, and like I said, we had a quiet Christmas. It was lovely. We watched a movie on Christmas Eve with the children. We ended up watching Christmas Chronicles on Netflix, and it was the first time I'd ever seen that and the children, and we absolutely loved it. And we was going to watch Christmas Chronicles too the next day, but we didn't end up doing that. But it was nice. Christmas morning, the children, I was opening the presents, there was paper everywhere and couldn't see the cat. But yeah, they absolutely loved it. They had lots of lovely little gifts. My son mainly, he had Lego, Harry Potter Lego, which he absolutely loved and has built all by himself. He's 6 years old and he built Hagrid's hut by himself. And he also built the Room of Requirements by himself. So I thought it was absolutely amazing. Really proud of him. So yeah, my daughter, she had lots of different things. She had a Barbie. She had a Baby Alive doll, which just reminds me of a Chucky doll. But yeah, it's cute. It's cute. She had lots of colouring bits because she loves the colouring. My daughter does. She's taking after her mummy. And she had like, I think it was a LED sketch pad, but Santa managed to get it sometime in the January sales last year, and you know the reason why I'm saying that, because she's in the room now. So he managed to get it, and she absolutely loves it. Hi, sweetheart. I'm just telling everybody what Santa got you for Christmas.
Look, it's snowing.
It is snowing. We'll have a look in a minute. So yeah, she had lots of lovely little things for Christmas. They had little bits of chocolate. Mummy had, Santa brought Mummy lots of different colouring things.
The snow is getting stronger.
With the help of Amazon. Yeah. It is getting bigger, isn't it, the snow? So yeah, it was lovely. It was really, really nice. Kind of hoping for a better New Year than last year, and without saying too much, because obviously this is supposed to be a cheer you up kind of channel, so I don't want to dwell on it too much, but this year has started off with a bit of a rough patch, but with the vaccine, I'm keeping fingers crossed things will improve. They usually say you get the storm before, before it starts to settle, so I'm just hoping it's kind of like that. Because I have two, what do you call them, stitching retreats this year, but I don't know if they're going to happen. Last year none of it happened. This year I'm very unsure, because it is May and June, so I'm unsure. I'd like to think that the would. I would love to, because I really, really miss my stitching buddies. So if any of you guys that are watching go to the stitching retreats, I miss you. I do. I really do miss you. And I just want to see my stitching friends again. So yeah, I'm keeping fingers crossed, and hopefully, and not to mention the June retreat, my friend's supposed to be coming with me. My friend who I've been friends with for 33 years. So she's supposed to be coming with me to one of the retreats, so fingers crossed it goes ahead. But what can you say? It's just one of them things, isn't it? Talking of which, yeah, the children are off school again. Because unfortunately, with the rise in the infections with the new variant, they just couldn't risk them being at school, so they are currently off school. So it's back to home learning for a bit, and so far, touch wood, we don't seem to be doing too bad. We've done English, maths, something I found on YouTube, guys. Now, you may find this helpful and it may help. This is why I'm mentioning it. If you do obviously have children and you are having to home learn at the minute, and you know what children are like when they get stressed, it's not something that they want to do. But to make it fun for them, is on YouTube, they have what we've started watching is how things are made videos. I've been just going on there, and we've found all sorts of things are made, like ice cream wafers in the factory, sweets. We've learned how crayons are made. One we've been watching recently, which we're still watching because it's a long one, is how sweets are made by hand, by a family run business, and it's really interesting. The children are getting knowledge, they're learning, but it's also fun for them as well. They're enjoying it as they're learning, so that's a good tip. And another one is, we're actually subscribed to the channel, and we was watching this in the first lockdown, is, I can't remember the name of the channel. I really can't, I'm sorry. If I remember the name of the channel, I will link the channel in the descriptions below. It's a family run channel and it is child friendly, but it is learning how to draw different characters, from cartoon characters to different things, and it is such a fun loving channel. My son has loved it, so that is another good thing to use. So yeah, that's what we've been doing this morning, in between the rigmarole what we've had, which I'll tell you about. I managed to get some learning in. My husband was teaching my daughter, because my daughter's younger, so they're a little bit at different levels. So he was teaching my daughter and I was teaching my son on the laptop, in Google Classroom, and we did a bunch of maths this morning that he really enjoyed. And yeah, the rigmarole, what I mean by this morning is, I had to phone somewhere because I was supposed to be paid today and I wasn't. So I had to was on the phone to those for ages sorting it out, but fingers crossed it's been sorted out now. And the other thing is, oh gosh, I went to go to the shop because we needed a couple of things, had my boots on, and I mustn't have seen it on the path. I slipped and I went crashing down like a sack of potatoes on my front. So I fell right over on my front, caught my hands and knees. Luckily, I didn't really hurt myself. My hands were a bit sore after. My knees weren't too bad, but now I had 2 mud splodges on my knees where I fell over. Like I said, luckily I didn't really hurt myself bad. But yeah, I was a little bit sore after. My pride was wounded hugely. So yeah. I think, to be honest, my pride was hurt more than I physically was, which in this case it really does not matter because, yeah, I can't afford to be off my feet because my family relies on me at the minute. So yeah, had a bit of a tumble this morning, but I'm all right now. Hand stopped being sore, and luckily I'm okay. So yeah, that was my rigmarole thing this morning. Yeah, and before that, oh gosh, getting dressed this morning, getting ready, I nearly tripped over the cat on the landing. So yeah, this morning just was not my day. So I think it just wasn't my day. So touch wood, it's a better evening. I'm already having a better evening by talking to you guys. So it's already turning out better. So thank you for that. I do appreciate it. Talking of which, it is now 22 minutes into the video. So I have been rattling on and on and on. Thank God it's not a live video at the minute because you wouldn't have been able to get a word in each way. So I apologise about that, guys, if I've kind of been talking without taking a breath, which I really should not do. But it's helped a lot talking to you guys. I feel like I'm communicating with the world because I've been on lockdown. I hope you guys are all well wherever you are, and that you've had no tumbles, that none of you have been sticking candles in cakes upside down. I hope none of you have been bumping into trees with big giant cupcakes. But yeah, I just finished this little bit off and then we'll leave it there for now, guys, because I'm going to go downstairs and do a bit of colouring with my children and get a drink of Coke because I'm a little bit dry. It's from talking. So I've done quite a bit actually on here. I have done quite a lot. Oh, don't want to zoom in. So I've done quite a bit on here. I've done that. I've just got this to do now and that will be Michael Jackson finished. So yeah, oh my god, page 17. So yeah, I've done quite a lot from this book. I am really, really enjoying this book at the minute. So thank you to the Belba family for bringing out an amazing book. I hope there is some more that do come out. So guys, I am going to give you a quick look at the snow outside before I go, and then I will say goodbye to you. So I'm just going to lift you out of the camera here, out of my holder. Can you see the snow outside? Please excuse that ornament here. That is outside my bedroom window, and you can see the thick snow coming out at the minute. God, it's amazing, isn't it? So yeah, it probably won't stick that well where we are, because it never does by the seaside. So guys, I'm going to get going now. If you've enjoyed the video, please feel free to give the video a big thumbs up. I would really appreciate that. If you're not already subscribed to the channel, then please feel free to press that subscribe button. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you again soon. Goodbye for now, guys. Bye.